The first week of Champions League is over, knockout rounds, round of 16, and there were two very surprising scorelines. The first was at Camp Nou, as you all know, the Kylian Mbappe hat trick, and what a performance by him. But what a disaster for Barcelona. And my God, their defending. What to say about their defending? They were just abysmal. And the first thing that I noticed in that game is how narrow they were. I mean, how narrow they were. And the scoreline was 4-1. But to be honest, if it would have been 6 or 7, I wouldn't have argued because PSG missed some great chances too. And Barca, oh, the Barcelona did nothing in that game. They were at home. They should have dominated that game, and they did nothing. The first goal that they conceded was like just comical. The entire defense was so much narrow that Kurzawa had all the time, all the space to run in behind, and he ran. There was a long ball played to him, and then he gave that ball to Verratti when there was no closing down to him. And Verratti, what a beautiful pass from him, just a flick and into Mbappe's path. And Mbappe, what a way to just get past Longley, and what a finish. I mean, this guy is the next superstar that we are going to witness along with Erling Haaland. And that second goal, my God, again, becoming narrow, one ball over the top, Florenzi in behind, and again, everything fell apart. And Gerard Piqué, first of all, why did Koeman play Gerard Piqué? I don't understand this. Why the hell was Gerard Piqué playing after 2.5 months? And he was lethargic. He couldn't run. He was no way a match for Kylian Mbappe. By the way, Serginho Dest had such a bad game. But coming on to that second goal, Florenzi. Florenzi wasn't going forward in that entire game, and the one time he went forward, he put a cutback into the box. Gerard Piqué couldn't defend it. And guess what? Again, Kylian Mbappe, right at the right place and at the right time, and finishing it off, and they led it by 2-1. But before going on to the third goal, we should also discuss about that penalty. I mean, just look at that, right? How on earth is that a pen? Just someone, please, just someone let me understand. How is that a pen? What is Kurzawa doing there? He's just seeing the ball and he's running. And what else can he do? It was just accidental. And that was given as a penalty? Are you kidding? And it went to VAR. And again, I don't understand this clear and obvious error. It is a clear and obvious error because that's not a pen. That's no way a pen. And Barca were gifted a goal and they led with Messi's penalty 1-0. But after that, these two goals that I just told you, it was comical. They were at home. They couldn't defend. Their midfield was so slow. Busquets was getting dominated by Verratti. Mbappe was just, out of this world. The next star in the making, replacing Ronaldo and Messi era. And he was close dribbling, right? His close ball control, his movement, his in behind runs, his getting onto players, running at players. Serginho Dest was having an awful time, and in that second half, Gerard Piqué, he was just tucking his shirt so that he could stop him because there's no way he could have stopped him. And coming on to that third goal, set pieces, my God. Clement Longley has to mark Moise Kean. And Marquinhos' run was so intelligent that it just took off Clement Longley's attention, and Moise Kean was free. And that third goal, by the way, Moise Kean was excellent. Marquinhos and Kimpembe were excellent in that defense. Barcelona didn't test them much. But credit to them, they were solid. And again, that fourth goal, what a finish. What a finish. And what a run by Draxler. And just passing it on to the right time. And yeah, it's Mbappe. It was Kylian Mbappe's show that day. But actually, I think Verratti was excellent. Paredes played well. defense was solid, and the thing that first time I saw this, right? And PSG playing as a team. I mean, as a team. And biggest upset that was at Thomas Tuchel reign. I mean, it was just Neymar or Mbappe or individuals, right? They didn't perform it collectively. But in this game, you could see there was defensive organization. The two holding midfielders in front, they were doing their job pretty well. Kylian Mbappe running in behind, running on to players. And in the second minute only, he could have scored a goal. And this showed that they had worked on it. They had worked on how to expose Barca's defense, which is, by the way, not very difficult right now because any team can do that. But yeah, and defensively too, they were solid. Although in the first half, Dembele had a very good opportunity and Griezmann too, and they could have scored. But just think about that. Pedri was the player who showed the most courage and most motivation on the field from Barca. Messi, nowhere to be seen. But it is not his fault because the system was wrong. He wasn't allowed to have the ball. He had to go 60 yards away from PSG's goal to take a ball, and the one time he put a long ball, it was in the box. But credit to Poch, this shows this guy improves teams. This guy can work with talents too, and there's nothing like this ego issues because Mbappe was defending, coming back, defending with his team, and then going on to run. And what a hat trick following his idol Cristiano Ronaldo, who by the way scored two at Camp Nou 2 in the Champions League. But yeah, for Barcelona, there's a long way back, man. There's a long way back because 4-1 lead away from home for PSG, and they have to go to Paris and defeat them. I think PSG are through almost, but whenever I think about that 2016 or 2017 Champions League, it just, I mean, astonishes. It is just astonishing like how PSG let that 4-0 lead slip away from their hands and Barca won 6-1. But that was at Camp Nou with crowd and situations were different. This time, it's no chance that PSG could lose this game because then, I mean, I wouldn't have seen any better bottlers in the Champions League if PSG lose this league. But I don't think that will happen. They will definitely go through. And then we'll see what they do in the round of 8. But they are a very strong team. And that was without Neymar. And I think Kylian Mbappe was very upset that every media was talking about Neymar is not going to play against his former club and this and that. And everyone was talking about Messi, that could he lead them to victory? Could he lead Barcelona to victory and his link to PSG, as everyone knows? And no one was thinking about Kylian Mbappe and expecting, even myself, I won't lie. And then he showed that you can't keep me out of this. You have to talk about me. I want the camera on myself. And what a performance. Overall, excellent. Even he was defending too. Very well played by Moise Kean too. And that guy was good too. And I think Juventus have done, again, a wrong transfer by selling him to Everton. And then Everton have done, I think, a wrong move to sell him to PSG because he was very good. The only shit player in that team was Mauro Icardi, who did nothing apart from one single flick for Moise Kean. So, but the entire team was pretty good. Keylor Navas had a pretty easy day, so not a busy day. So yeah. So this was my analysis, guys, and I hope you like it. If you like it, do subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. But smash that like button too. Till then, goodbye.